Previously on Paradise Falls.
Mr. Oliver just wanted me to come by to remind you still owe him a little money.
Newsflash, he'll get it when I get it.
Abracadabra.
You're a good witch.
Don't you forget it.
Hocus pocus.
Don't walk across the X.
Did you put this here?
No, of course not. It looks like a voodoo curse.
Who's doing this?
I would guess a guy named Ravenheart.
When the holy Jesus comes back as a loon, then we'll talk about this one. But in the meantime, give me a duck and cut out all the fucking bullshit.
Welcome to the Paradise Falls Community Report. Today's weather, clear skies, calm waters, another perfect day in Paradise Falls.
You're in a good mood.
I feel better.
So, when's the big unveiling?
2-3 weeks, sometime in there.
Is it going to be a duck or a loon?
A duck. Of course, now that Braga's in jail, I could probably switch it back to a loon.
Can I go back and take a look?
Not yet. I don't want anyone seeing Lucy until she's finished.
Lucy?
Yeah, I was gonna call her Debbie, but now I'm thinking either Lucy or Ethel. Which do you like better?
I like Lucy.
Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
You really are mad.
Not anymore. You have a good day now, Sergeant Hunter.
Thanks.
Mr. Mansfield, you have my sympathies. It's a shock. Continuing. Mansfield Properties maintains 12 cottages in addition to the as yet undeveloped Lakeview properties. Also, there's a life insurance policy in the amount of $200,000. In time, you'll be a very wealthy young man.
In time?
Yes. Mr. Mansfield specified in his will that Mr. Mansfield the Jr. could not inherit his assets until his 30th birthday.
What?
In the meantime, at your father's request, your uncle Stanley Mansfield has been contacted in London,
Ontario?
England, and he'll be managing your father's properties.
No, what does that mean?
It means you're shit out of luck until you turn 30.
Miss Bernini will be receiving a check in the amount of $45,000.
What? Where did that come from?
Your father's estate.
I went out with this guy once. Amazing body, all muscle. He lied there like a lump. It was like having sex at a coffee table. But Billy is different. Billy's amazing. I think from now on, I'm just gonna have sex with married men. They're so grateful. I wonder if Ravenheart's married.
I'm going to see him today.
I knew it. He's got you curious.
He's got me angry. Do you know the police are asking me about that junk in the graves?
I thought you didn't do it.
I didn't do it. Ravenheart did it.
You don't know that.
It's voodoo crossing and jinxing. Who else would know about that stuff?
You would. Whatever.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Hunter of the Paradise Falls Municipal Police. Can I ask you some questions, Mr. Ravenheart?
As long as it's quick, I'm expecting a few clients.
How long have you been in town?
Just a couple of days.
In the last 3 days, we've had 2 reports of grave desecrations. Over one of the graves, candles were lit and a bunch of bananas were hung.
Since when were bananas considered desecration?
The other grave was vandalized with crosses made out of white pebbles and honey. Do you know anything about these incidents?
Are you asking me professionally? I've consulted with police on many such cases. It usually involves some kind of retainer.
I'm asking you personally. Do you know anything about these desecrations?
There are dark forces operating in Paradise Falls. Perhaps someone is trying to counteract the evil eye using ancient charms.
And that wouldn't be you.
Has someone complained about me specifically? Or is my kind just not welcome here?
I have to respond to all complaints. I want these incidents to stop.
We all would, officer. The evil eye is a powerful force.
So how long's your Uncle Billy been married for?
I don't know, around 8, 9 years. Why?
No reason. I just don't really see those two together. I don't know, she's kind of hard.
Just leave him alone.
I didn't touch him.
Like you didn't touch Michael.
Oh, back off, Roxy. We're just having a beer here.
Sorry.
Have you got an appointment?
Oh, I was hoping just to sneak in.
Good luck. Mr. Ravenheart is very popular. I've seen him 4 times this week. I attract the evil eye.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for black spots. Can't see any around you. That's good. If you see black spots, it's a sign of negativity. I looked at my neighbor the other day. She was covered. She's a Presbyterian.
I think I'll come back later.
Well, you can share my session with me. It costs $50, but it's only $30 if you bring a friend. It's part of Mr. Ravenheart's Evil Eye Special.
His Evil Eye Special?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why not? I'm Pamela Herman.
Gertrude Morrison.
You're still having those nightmares?
I don't want to talk about it.
Whatever.
Last night when I went to bed, I woke up in the middle of the park.
No shit. How do you think you got there?
I don't know.
Tell your mom?
Can't tell her. She'll freak.
What are you gonna do?
Easy, I'm not gonna sleep.
Roxy, you gotta sleep sometime.
No, I don't.
I don't get it.
What don't you get?
Any of it. Why'd he leave you $45,000?
Your father was always very kind to me.
He wasn't kind to me. And why'd he let Braga kill him?
Michael, he couldn't have known.
Are you kidding? My father planned everything. He set himself up. Fucking Braga, I hate that man.
You don't have to hate him anymore. He's in jail.
Why didn't my dad tell me what he was doing? I could have helped him.
He didn't want to worry you.
Nah, he probably thought I was too stupid to help him.
He was dying. Braga shot him, but your father was dying of a brain tumor. I told him you'd be angry.
Of course I'm angry. He doesn't tell me he's dying. He said it was an ulcer. I'll never forgive him. Would you forgive your father if he fucked you around like that?
No, I probably wouldn't.
You know, I only have one close memory of him. When I was 10 or so. Fishing. He used to take me fishing. Once he caught 8 fish in an afternoon. That was his record.
My father was a good fisherman, too.
Did you ever go fishing with him?
No. I tried to avoid the fishing trips. I think George would like to have his ashes spread here. I'm not saying you should forgive your father, because I haven't forgiven mine. But I know that he loved you. He just wasn't very good at saying things. Try not to hate him.
A deep breath and concentrate. And another deep breath. Stare at the candle. At the candle. Look at the flame. Feel the table beneath your hands. We are now ready for the final stages of the evil eye eliminator spell. This is all you need. 2 black candles, some incense, and a bottle of repellent oil. Unfortunately, it's the last bottle I have, so there's going to be an additional charge.
Oh, if it works, it's worth it.
Absolutely. The evil eye is the glance of doom. Now, what can Ravenheart do for you? Perhaps a spiritual reading?
You know, if you help me, I could finish this quicker.
Then I'll have nothing to do.
What are you doing?
I'm watching you. I should be going.
No. I mean, if you're not too busy, maybe you could read over this report on Braga. It's mostly background, but they just want it on file.
It might take me a while to get through this.
No rush. Billy's working on Lucy.
Who's Lucy?
His duck.
His duck? Well, maybe you should call home and tell him you're going to be working late.
Miss Bernini, come in, please.
Your secretary said you had my check.
That is correct. Mr. Mansfield was very generous with you. He must have admired you a great deal.
He liked my home cooking.
I must also tell you that I represent the interests of Mr. Braga, who is currently indisposed.
Can I have my check, please?
I trust this check has nothing to do with his unfortunate situation.
The check.
Thank you. No, this has nothing to do with his unfortunate situation.
I had to ask. That certified check is as good as cash. Well, I guess I won't be seeing you for a while, unless someone else dies.
See you then.
9 of spades.
Amazing.
This card tells me that you and I share a spiritual bond.
Ours is more physical.
3 of clubs. Lack of faith.
Isn't he terrific?
Very good.
Ravenheart, saw it in the cards.
I know who you are.
Hello? No problem. Okay, how late? Don't work too hard. Bye-bye. Val's working late.
Must be pretty fucking weird being married to a cop.
And why is that?
Because you can't do stuff without thinking she's gonna arrest you.
Well, I don't rob that many banks. And I don't want to talk about her.
We could talk about Roxy. She's been pretty weird lately.
I don't want to talk about Roxy.
We could talk about me.
I don't want to talk about you. In fact, I don't want to talk at all.
Well, who's talking then?
I'll see you tomorrow at 3, Mr. Ravenheart.
Remember, if you see any more black spots, it'll ward off negativity. How long before you knew it was me?
Just take off that stupid hood.
Hello, Pamela. Do you want to get a kiss?
I forgot my repellent oil. Goodbye again, Mr. Ravenheart.
His name is Trevor Harmon.
How do you know?
He's my ex-husband. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Trying to earn a living? You always complained about my lack of ambition.
Oh, so now you're Ravenheart, Muskoka voodoo doctor.
I studied with the Macumba in Brazil.
You've never been further south than Disney World. What did you do? Oh, did you buy a book?
I know what I'm doing.
Hanging bananas in graveyards. Throwing around chicken bones and white pebbles.
The evil eye. It's good for the trade. I have to turn them away.
This is not a joke, Trevor. This voodoo stuff is serious.
It's a business.
It's real.
Hello, darling.
What the fuck are you doing back here?
Waiting just for you.
Hey! What are you doing?
Someone's gonna walk in.
Well, I'll lock the door.
You can't lock the door. It's a police station.
If someone comes in, I'll just tell them that Sergeant Hunter fell ill and I was giving her the kiss of life.
With both of us standing?
Well, that's the way we do it in the big city.
Of Aurelia.
That's right. I don't have to drive home tonight. We could go to the Seashore Motel.
I don't know.
Have some fun.
Not tonight.
But tomorrow?
Give it back to me! I'll find what you want.
I'm not looking for a fucking tic-tac. Thanks for the offer. Yeah, I knew if I waited long enough, you'd come up with the money. You see, I have faith in you. Here we go. You didn't have to fuck him to get that, now, did you?
Fuck you.
Don't be such a sore loser. We're square now. We can be friends.
You get away from me, I'll scratch your eyes out.
Oh, I'm sure you would. You know what? Personally, I don't see what Mr. Oliver ever saw in you. He thinks you're smart. I think you're sad.
You're so tough. Does it make you feel good?
What?
Stealing from a defenseless woman?
You were never defenseless. But yeah, it does make me feel good.
Asshole! That's my money!
Are you two into kinky little games? Well, can we play?
If you want to.
I do. I'm gonna make you my prisoner.
Ooh. What are you gonna do to me?
I think I'm gonna make you beg.
Ooh. Mm.
You fucking prick! How could you fuck her in our bed, Billy? How could you do that?
Give me the key. Give me the fucking key. Give me the fucking key! Fuck.
Somewhere in the morning mist, the world begins with someone's kiss. Wonders no one else is seen, inside a place where no one's been.